I do suspect, though, if five-star starting quarterback for the USC Trojans, who, by the way, is going to be the starting quarterback for the coach that we just paid a gajillion fulfilling dollars, I think they're going to try and bend some rules, if you know what I'm trying to say. What is up, everybody? It is Jake with Master Football, back at it again. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for being here. Never been here before. This is Jake with Master Football, pro football, college football, video game football, anything related to American football we discuss in the show right now. Please subscribe, please like, please share, please comment, please do all that stuff. It really drives engagement, helps out the channel. Without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, guys, so we are heading into the NFC and AFC championship games this Sunday. It's going to be a big weekend of football, but I want to take our direction and our information here to the college football world. I want to talk about a big story. So I was thinking about something earlier this season. So we all remember Spencer Rattler with the University of Oklahoma, or Oklahoma University, whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. OU. Well, anyways, he was a starting quarterback, and he was projected to be the #1 pick in the 2022 NFL draft. And then the season actually started, and he really struggled. And eventually they went to a backup by the name of Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams had a solid season, 20-plus touchdowns, 4 interceptions, really did well. They were one game away from going to the Big 12 championship. Hopefully they were trying to beat the Oklahoma State Cowboys, weren't able to do it. But at the end of the season, Lincoln Riley leaves, goes to USC, brings a whole bunch of Sooners with him. He decides he wants to transfer. Dylan Gabriel, the starting UCF quarterback, transfers to Oklahoma, and now Caleb Williams is out there sitting in the universe, in the ether somewhere. He's somewhere doing something. We don't really know. But anyways, we got some news about that because there's a team in that Lincoln Riley is very close to, and then there's a team mysteriously in the Big Ten West that has a chance at him. So here are there's a meme right here from Scary Alvarez. It says, Wisconsin fans looking for Caleb Williams updates. So you see, Wisconsin. What the heck is going on with Wisconsin? Right here from 11warriors.com. So this is Wisconsin reportedly a serious contender to land Oklahoma transfer quarterback Caleb Williams. This is by Kevin Harris. And again, we're going to come down here and check it out real quick. So it says right here that Wisconsin has emerged as a serious contender to sign former Oklahoma quarterback Caleb Williams from the transfer portal, according to On3's Jerry Hamilton. USC and LSU also remain in the running for the On3's #1 ranked prospect in transfer portal rankings. A previous report from OKCKW-TV sports director Dan Blevins, by the way, you need to give me a shout out for getting that for the first time, named USC and LSU the final 2 schools and named Caleb Williams' second recruitment, but Paul Chryst and Wisconsin have not backed off their interest. Despite one highly rated quarterback on campus, Wisconsin wants to add to the land. Oh, damn it, I can't even get that right. Wisconsin wants to add the favorite. Wisconsin to add the favorite to land. What? Wisconsin wants to add the favorite to land #1 overall. This doesn't even make any sense. Whatever. They're trying to get him, okay? Williams also came into college as the #1 overall recruit in the 2021 class, according to On3 consensus, before Quinn Ewers decided to go from the 2022 class to the 2021 class. Then he was designated #2. But again, top flight quarterback here. But basically, we're coming down here and checking this out, that it looks right now that he is still in the running to go to the Wisconsin Badgers. They do have a quarterback there, Graham Mertz. We're going to talk about him here in a second. But now we're getting conflicting reports here from Southern California. So here we are, and this was yesterday morning. Now, I know I'm looking at this tonight, but again, this is yesterday morning for all of you. Today, reignoftroy.com. Did Lincoln Riley just tell us what Caleb Williams' USC decision is coming? So we come down here and check this out right here. It says, according to Riley, the USC Trojans, quote, have a few more on the transfer side and a couple from the high school side who may decide to enroll early. Credit Pat Ford to Sports Illustrated. So it says right here, if so, Caleb Williams could very well potentially follow Lincoln Riley and could transfer to USC this week. Other than Caleb Williams, it's unclear who Lincoln Riley could be talking about as to transfer from USC. One of the biggest transfer options was defensive lineman Mekhi Wingo, who just transferred to LSU. Many of the other suspected transfer targets, such as Oregon running back 1 Travis Dye and electric Oklahoma wide receiver Mario Williams, have already made the move to SC. So Caleb Williams, they're like, oh, who's this guy? Caleb Williams is a very, very solid quarterback. So Dual threat guy, but still a quality passer. Had pretty good stats for last season for the Oklahoma Sooners. You see here, he was the number 1 player in the DC area, number 2 quarterback in the country, and number 7 nationally. 99.69 composite score from 247 Sports. He is, without a doubt, an absolute stud as a quarterback. Everybody wanted him. Oh, hey, look down here, you guys. Buffalo offered him. Crazy. But anyways, I want to show you what this guy is capable of. So this is against Iowa State. You see here he is a quarterback. He's going to take the ball right here, do a little QB power, and then he turns up, and turns on the Jets. This is a quarterback. Now, is he Lamar Jackson's fast? No, not necessarily. He's definitely an asset. He's definitely a good player, and a little showboat in there, but doing a good job. But I'm telling you right now, he is an asset absolutely out there on the open market, and I suspect with Lincoln Riley, that was dynamic like Caleb Williams. So one thing that was really confusing that I really didn't understand was it's kind of late now. Like, again, this video is going to be coming out on January 28th. So we see here, this is from Oklahoma, and it says right here, the final day to register or add a class without permission of an instructor was January 22nd. So I'm guessing that means that if the administration calls and says, hey, let him in, that was a week ago today. So Oklahoma, it's a little bit late. Also, I'm checking here with USC. It says classes begin on January 10th, so he's already missed 18 days worth of classes. So I think that, these classes are good. I mean, again, the reason why I say this is because I don't know what the rules are, and I need to get better about this. And if you have the answer in the comments, I encourage you to help me out. But if you don't get to class or if you are not enrolled, you cannot be in spring practice. I might be wrong when I hear that, but I feel like that might be going on here. I do suspect, though, if 5-star starting quarterback for the USC Trojans, who, by the way, is going to be the starting quarterback for the coach that we just paid a gazillion dollars, I think they're going to try and bend some rules, if you know what I'm trying to say. And then here with UW-Madison, so January 25th. So they just started practice the other day, or they started school the other day, so he's only missed like a couple days of school. He's fine. But anyways, what I'm saying here is that he needs to hurry up. So interesting with both of these teams is that, again, USC and Wisconsin both have top-flight quarterbacks on their rosters right now. Graham Mertz was there. Graham Mertz, 10 touchdowns, 11 interceptions this last season, was 9-4, but was just not exactly a very solid quarterback. Now, again, you see here when he was in high school, he was the number 1 Kansas player, the number 3 pro quarterback, and the number 65 player nationally. 96.89 score, very, very highly scored. But at the same time, if he feels like he's better, he might just go there. Now, here was a big one. When I saw the fact that Malik Nelson, top flight quarterback, is following Lincoln Riley from Oklahoma to USC, I was like, oh, snap, this is going to be the starter. And then I looked and checked. He's in the class of 2023. So he won't even start until not this next year, but the next year. So Caleb Williams comes in. Caleb Williams already has 1 year down. So he's going to be a sophomore. And then when Malachi joins the team, Caleb Williams will be a junior, could redshirt, and then he can have a senior, and then he could have 3 potential years of playing. Or, I mean, you never know. Spencer Rattler was supposed to be the guy, and then, Caleb Williams took him over. So you don't know, but I do know that right now it looks like the clearest path to starting looks like it's USC. No offense to Graham Mertz, but it looks like he could potentially overtake him there. Although you never know. I mean, Wisconsin's a running team. They might just not be in a situation where they put their quarterbacks in a place where they throw for 3,000 yards or 35 touchdowns. So I wouldn't be surprised if he had the same kind of numbers there. But again, solid quarterback out there in the open market. Where's he going to go? I think it's one of these 2 teams. LSU might prove me wrong, but I think it's one of these 2 teams. All right, guys, that's it. What do you guys think? Caleb Williams, are you surprised that he still hasn't committed? I don't understand what he's waiting for. Again, he might just be like, yo, dude, I want to skip this first 2 weeks of class. I hate that crap anyway. You never know. That might be a scenario, but he needs to make a decision soon. I suspect it's going to be USC because, he's going to go with Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley's got a ton of people transferring there. They got Travis Dye. They got a zillion guys there. I suspect USC. USC's offensive lines are a little weak up front. I know that Wisconsin always does a pretty good job with offensive line. But still going to put my on USC. But Wisconsin, you never know, and we'll see. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Let me know. Subscribe is the big one. The subscribers. I'm doing good on the watch time. Need me some subscribers. But that's it. I will see you guys on Monday. I am out.